Hello everyone, this is Marc again for you. Today here live from Firenze again, and we are here in front of the fair, yeah, the biggest fair for luxury fragrances. Herbert and everyone is waiting in line. We are going to get in, ask all the questions to everyone, yeah? Tiziano Terenzi, Xerjoff, everyone is here, so let's go. Next to me is now our first guest, and my question for you right now is, which fragrance for this kind of occasion, for this fair now, what fragrance are you wearing today?
Today I'm wearing 17 Warsaw,
Ah.
but usually I don't wear fragrances because sometimes when you go here, you spray some fragrances, you want to smell some fragrance, and you don't want to have a strong own fragrance to more or less realize that the result of the tasting fragrance is not influenced by the own fragrance. So, but today I took.
Okay. Are there some trends which you are looking forward, or some brands we want to visit for sure?
No, we have appointments with some brands, but normally we look what is new, what kind of stuff it is, where they come from. You know, sometimes they come from maybe overseas or something else. I don't know. No, so you don't see there in the market. There are new brands. Maybe they don't have any retail shop now, and so let's see.
Okay.
Let's see.
And behind me is one brand you are probably familiar with. From Nobile fragrance, the Spirit of Dubai. I made a whole, actually 2 parts. They have the most expensive fragrance in the world, and they are also showing some fragrance over here. This one I have myself, and I'm enjoying this one. Please write in the comments if you say you want to have also a distribution for Europe or Germany, then just write it in the comments. And yeah, let's see, maybe we're also going to meet up with the owner. He will be there tomorrow. And yeah, always it's lovely to see them over here. Of course, in Dubai the whole feeling is a little bit different, but awesome fragrances, definitely not the typical European scent. So we are here with the first partner also from a brand which I sell, yeah. We are here with Nobile, with the family of Nobile. Thanks for having us. My audience, you know, the most question I get asked, what fragrance should I use when I go to the office for daily? What would be your recommendation from the whole collection?
I recommend for sure PonteVeccio.
PonteVeccio, yeah?
PonteVeccio, absolutely, because it's very elegant, it is smooth, he has a kind of incense with the rose in the middle notes, but the sandalwood, the cedar and the patchouli make it also very persistent.
Okay.
But not noisy, you know, it's really very elegant.
Yeah, this is also the thing, it's not too loud, so you can wear just the whole day, it will stay with you. Yeah, perfect for the office, yeah. Then as a second scent, what would you choose if you go on a vacation, let's say? What would you then use?
For sure, I will suggest Rudy's.
Rudy's, you would say Rudy's?
Yes.
What was the story behind this? It's my most favorite fragrance from the whole line. Rudy's is a really strong, yeah, woody.
Program. The story of the behavior of the gladiator is that before facing the battle, he drank wine and.
He drank wine.
Wine,
Yeah?
yes, to lose the situation under control.
Okay. This I don't recommend,
because,
but yeah, okay.
Because he was frightened to face the battle.
Okay.
So with the wine he was more quiet. And when he won, he received a little swarm called Rudy's. Why in 2015 we thought to a gladiator? Because according to us nowadays, any businessman has a big war every day, and he needs
That's a nice story, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs energy to face the day and all the problems that every day he has on his desk.
This, I never thought of this, but surely every day you're going to war with the clients, with everyone, right?
Yes. Sometimes with the wife too, but not often. Right?
This is a nice story for the fragrance. And what I have in my hand right now?
Nobile 26. Why 26? Because it's dedicated to a king, Charles of Bourbon, that was very important for the city of Naples, and to him the were dedicated 26 statues in the center of Naples for his 26 virtues. So we hope that there is a man that can have these 26 virtues to wear this perfume, because he's for a perfect man. I never met in my life. But
Okay.
Oh, Claudia, did you forget on me?
he has 25. But
Okay.
the first to bring in Naples the coffee.
Mm.
So there is a note of
Licorice.
licorice and coffee on the top of the notes. That is very, very clear, but it's fresh at the beginning and it becomes
Not typical coffee fragrance.
No.
This,
not a coffee, absolutely. But
You can
there
feel
is
if
just
I tell you that there is
yes,
coffee, because it's difficult to...
Yes,
found.
you maybe can feel more helichrysum, licorice, tonka bean, and patchouli, and vanilla.
Ah, okay. I have a really strong relationship with Naples because all my business partners for suits, clothes, shirts are from Naples.
Okay, yes,
very
I
nice.
understand, yes.
I think if someone likes PonteVeccio, he will for sure like also this one.
Okay, I think so. I think so.
So let's see when it will be available on the website. So thank you very much for having us.
It's a pleasure for
Thank you.
Yeah. And
Thank
then
you.
we'll see each other probably at the next fair.
Yes.
Okay. Also before if you need.
Yeah. Thank you. So I'm here with the family of Gritti. Most of you will probably don't know, but all the bottling and all this you also do for my fragrance, correct?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Perfect, it's correct.
So we are meeting here up because I have some questions for the brand. You know, Gritti is a huge part of my online presence.
Yeah.
And my audience is a little bit different than the usual, let's say, you know, if you go to a niche fragrance shop, most of the clients, let's say, are between 30 and 50 maybe. My clients are more younger, between 15 to maximum 30.
30, 35.
Yeah, maximum.
It's maximum.
So in terms of, let's say, the more younger audience,
Yeah.
under 20 years, if you look at your range, what fragrance would you recommend for someone? He just starts, he's interested, he wants to buy something. What should he choose?
Yeah, the fragrances for the 20 or under 20 is good, fresh fragrances or are fragrances, but the fragrances must be very quickly, very smart, very quick. Okay. Very elegant.
Which one would you choose from the line?
In your fragrances?
Yes,
for me,
Gritti.
my fragrances could be 1968. Okay, it's different because 1968 is my birth date.
Okay.
for the I don't know, but not
For the
young.
younger people, yeah.
But not young. Or it's good, very super. It's Decimo. Okay, it's Decimo.
Yeah.
Is our 10th fragrance.
Okay.
Good, fresh, fruity, and in the middle note and the base note, very interesting note, patchouli, about musk, about animal notes, very animal, elegant.
Okay.
Interesting, sensual.
You have a huge variety, you have a lot of different scents.
Yeah.
What is, let's say, the most underestimated fragrance from the whole collection? What would you say the people are just forgetting to look at?
It's very difficult to answer this question because I don't know. We have a lot of fragrances, no?
Yeah.
And in every fragrance there's a new idea, a new concept for the fragrance. I don't know because we have, the white fragrances for white line for the lady, for the woman, the black collection for the man and woman, the Turkish collection for man, woman, young, no young.
Yeah.
Summer idea and the Italian color, and I don't know, maybe the Privé collection.
Privé collection,
Maybe the Privé collection is Seitar or Anima is good for your question.
The best seller with us is Alvese. This one is the most, and I always recommend it for someone, let's say he wants to try something definitely masculine and just entering the world of niche fragrances, then Alvese would be a fit. He will not, I mean, everyone who's
Yeah.
who smells Alvese, he will like it for sure.
Alvese is beautiful.
What was the idea behind this?
Alvese is a son of Andrea, the Doge of Gritti.
Ah, okay.
Okay, Alvese is Andrea's son of Doge. Andrea is Doge of Venice. Okay, Alvese was born in Middle East. Okay.
Ah, this is also because you have the...
and the Middle East. Alvese is a beautiful fragrance. Is Alvese? The name Alvese is the same as Ludwig in
okay.
German.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a
Nowadays not so typical, but very nice. Ludwig is a nice name. Yeah.
Ludwig is a typical name of German.
Yes,
yeah?
yes, a little
From
bit
German.
older.
Yeah,
For the older generation.
Older. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, good name. Good. For the future, what is your biggest task? What are you working on right now?
I don't know, Mar. I don't know. I want to see in the glass bottles.
Yeah, okay. But one part is...
I don't have a lot of idea now because we launch in October 3 new fragrances, 2 extrait de parfum and
nice.
new black collection. Okay, the new one. The name I don't remember. But it's like Orizzonte. It's like Orizzonte is in Latin.
Okay.
I had to work on 3 fragrances, and now I don't have any idea.
No.
I'm
empty.
Yeah, empty. Empty.
I didn't.
But for the next year, for the niche market, will be very interesting because the niche market will have a good translation. Okay, a good change from now.
Okay.
Okay, because the niche market will have open way, and now we want to choose, and we want to find new way.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. I didn't told anyone, but for next year I have some ideas for the next line in mind for my fragrance.
Yeah.
So we will surely stay in touch.
Yeah.
And in case you're interested in one of the fragrances we talked about, just check out the link in the description. Gritti, wonderful fragrance. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marc. Thank you.
At a fair like this, a lot of novelties get introduced, and I also want to tell you something. For the next year, I'm currently developing 3 new fragrances. The idea is already finished, but of course, the product, it will take some time. The first one, which will be released, let's say in February or March, will be strongly in the direction of incense. It's a kind of mystic, more northern-inspired fragrance. And the second one is then same like Air Tiger, then came Orange Flamingo, and here's the same. First one is not so mainstream. The second one will be, let's say, a little bit sweeter with some rose inside. Men fragrance or unisex for sure, and hopefully we can release the fragrance also with the new trailer which we are going to shoot in Dubai. So this is a huge novelty, and it will be the most expensive video we are producing. It will be not a trailer, it will be a short movie, more this kind of artistic way, and the story is something like I run through the desert, okay? But you will see everything in a later of time. And yeah, these are the big news I want to tell you from this fair. And now let's move on. Right now we are here with one of the representatives from Xerjoff, one of the most important brands for me. I love Xerjoff. It's very close to my heart. Everyone who knows, sees my stories daily, I'm a huge fan. And we have here the global sales manager, correct?
Yes, it's correct. Thank you so much for your welcome. Thank you.
So today I want I do all these kind of interviews just to ask for my younger audience, from the perspective within the company, what would you recommend for someone who's, let's say, around 20 or under 20 years old? What is the fragrance, as you as an Italian working inside of the company, what would you recommend if you see a younger person?
Yes, I think that green apple for the first notes is very interesting for young guys, and in my mind I think that Amabile would be a great fragrance for younger audience, for the younger audience.
This one is also one of the recent releases.
Yes, it was launched 6 months ago.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And if we now move on, let's say, to a fragrance which is a little bit under the radar, okay? Of course, everyone knows Erba Pura, Accento. This is well known. What is the fragrance?
Not this, you are saying not this one, because everybody knows this.
Yeah. What is the fragrance which should get a little bit more attention?
Okay, I give you an highlight. Maybe you know Accento.
Yeah, of course.
Accento is a very famous fragrance in our portfolio. A few years ago we launched Accento Overdose in this gorgeous bottle.
Most beautiful
And
bottle,
I think that people that loves Accento will love so much Accento Overdose because it's the best expression of Accento on your skin.
Okay. And what kind of fragrance are you wearing for this fair now?
For this fair, I'm wearing a new fragrance that we will launch in the near future.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I can tell you more. But it will be launched in the next TFWA fair in Cannes that will take place at the end of October.
Okay. And regarding, let's say, if now someone has the first job, okay, is around 25 years old, want to smell good, and what kind of fragrance would you say is the best choice? Maybe also Casamorati. Which one is the perfect fit for
a young gentleman?
Young gentleman around 25, but more office work related.
I do not have doubt. Mefisto by Casamorati. It's a sort of eau de cologne, more sophisticated, more contemporary, I'm trying to say.
Yeah?
Yes, more modern than the classical one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You maybe have one fragrance which you use more for the leisure time, or let's say if you go on holiday, what you choose personally?
When I go in leisure time, I usually use lighter fragrances that we have in our portfolio, like Save Me, like 1984.
Yeah.
The last one we launched last year. Yes.
Okay. And for the future, what are the plans now for Xerjoff? I mean, it's developing great. All the sales numbers are increasing, and a lot of people are interested.
You have to know that during these last 2 years, despite of COVID, we signed a lot of agreements, we had a lot of negotiations, a lot of ideas. Now we have to do everything we thought during COVID. So in a month we will open 2 new monobrand stores, 2 new Xerjoff boutique, one in the beautiful Monaco, Monte Carlo, sur la Côte d'Azur, and the second one in Milano, in the iconic Quadrilatero della Moda, in Via Manzoni 20.
Super, yeah, very good.
Then, last but not least, in Turin, our town of origin, will take place the ATP tennis finals for 5 years. We will be one of the major sponsors of this great event that in the past took place for the last 10 years in London.
Ah, okay, very good. Yeah, I mean, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.
And I hope to visit you in the factory once.
It will be a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you very
so
much. So we're done with this video. I hope you enjoyed that content. If so, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel. And then I would say I see you guys probably next time back from Düsseldorf again. Ciao.